boys and girls, happy St. Patrick's Day. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to draw a leprechaun. Let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with his eyes. Let's find the middle of our paper and go up a little tiny bit above that. And do 2 arches going up because our leprechaun is so happy it's St. Patrick's Day. In the middle of our eyes, we're gonna make a nice big J going down, hook around. Let's go ahead and add his beard in. Now, we could add a beard. We could have our leprechaun have a mustache. So if we want to make him have a mustache, we're gonna make a curved line or a U that goes right underneath the J and back up. If you want your leprechaun to just have a chin beard, we're gonna scooch it down a little bit more so we have some space to put the mouth in. Totally up to you. I'm gonna go ahead, air drawing first, and then looping around, going nice and slow, and back up. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a bumpy line and back up for some texture. You could do a zigzag line if you wanted, if you want your leprechaun to have more like straight hair. I'm giving him some curly hair, so I'm doing a bumpy line. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and do the mouth. I'm gonna make my mouth right here. I'm gonna make it a little off center. I'm gonna do kind of a straight line here, big curve like a sideways D, and a bump for his tongue. Why not add some little freckles on here? Let's go ahead and add some freckles. I'm gonna go ahead and add in some eyebrows over top, kind of like a curve, looping around and connecting. And then I'm gonna go out for an ear. We're gonna give him a little pointy, kind of like an elf ear, and loop around. Top of the beard, I'm gonna go out, diagonal line, curve around. I'm just gonna add a little line inside for a little bit more detail there. Great, looking cute. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and top his head off with a curved line from the top of the beard and connect. Looks like a little bald man. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start at my ear and I'm gonna make a loop out, over top, and connect. This is gonna be the brim of his top hat. Going out, over, and connect. Take that one nice and slow. Next, let's go ahead and do the top of his hat. So kind of lining up right where the top of his head would be, not where the rim is. This is gonna be much bigger. I'm gonna go do a slight diagonal line going out, over, and back down. You can make your hat so big it goes off the page. It just depends on where you started on your eyes. I'm gonna go up, curve over. Oh, I just about missed the top of my paper, no big deal, and back down. In the middle here, I'm gonna make a square, or like half of a square, and a little square inside for a buckle, and then 1 line, 2 lines. I'm gonna sneak a bunch of shamrocks in here in a bit, but not right this second. Now let's go ahead and move on to the body. You can make your body small or big, depends on how cartoony you wanna make your little leprechaun look. Also adding a little texture to his beard. There we go. Okay, now we are going to we're gonna do his jacket. So kind of around this area here, under his mouth-ish, I'm gonna draw diagonal line out, another one going out, and connect at the bottom. Leave a little space in between. Same thing, 2 diagonal lines going out, connect. These are the sides of his jacket. In between his jacket, let's go ahead and make a horizontal line. And another, and here is his belt. Lots of belt buckles going on here. So we have a belt. And I'm also gonna sneak a little U, and I'm gonna draw 2 diagonal lines going down and away and up. I'm gonna sneak a little bow tie hidden under his beard. I'm gonna give him some little like pantalones, little, I don't know if they're bloomers, I don't know what they are, but we're gonna give him some kind of puffy, funny pants. So right underneath the jacket, or I could sneak it under the jacket. It's totally up to you. I'm gonna go find the middle with a curve and back down and around for his poofy pants. Let's draw 2 skinny lines going down. These are his skinny little legs. Connect the ends. Let's add some horizontal stripes. And let's draw his fun little shoes. So I'm gonna draw a diagonal line going kind of up. From his toe, I'm gonna curve and stop right kind of underneath his leg here. Draw a short line down, over, and connect. Let's do it again. Diagonal line going up, loop around, short line down, over, and back up. Another buckle. We're gonna draw a straight line down, over and back up, and again for his buckle on his shoes. Okay, let's give him some arms. I'm going to go ahead and make my leprechaun holding a shamrock or a 4-leaf clover, I'm gonna do a 3-leaf clover. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do my arms. I can make them about here, or I could even overlap them, make them a little bit higher up. Totally depends on what you wanna do. I'm gonna start mine up a little higher, going diagonal line up, down again, and I'm gonna bring it back in. I'm gonna make it get a little skinnier. I just think we're gonna give him like kind of bell sleeves. Why not? Out, up, and connect. So there are his sleeves. Let's add one little hand kind of outstretched. Yay, saying yay. We're gonna start with the thumb, curve, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 little fingers. This guy is gonna be holding a clover. So I'm gonna draw a little thumb. And this is a little trick for making it look like you're holding something. We're gonna draw ovals for the fingers that are closed, and they're gonna slightly overlap. So I'm gonna draw a little oval here for one finger. Right off of the edge of this oval, I'm gonna loop around again, 2, 3, and a little pinky, 4. And then just connect. So it looks like he's got his hand closed. And then I'm gonna sneak a little line between his thumb and his index finger for the little stem of our shamrock. So easy way to make a shamrock. We're gonna draw a heart going up, and then we're gonna back 2 more hearts up on the sides. And again, haha. Perfect. Okay, let's add a pot of gold. Why not? Oh, let's sneak a few more shamrocks in. Why not too? Let's add, I'm gonna make a little shamrock on his coat. Maybe I'll wanna sneak one kind of tucked into his hat. Again, I'm just gonna draw 3 little hearts kind of backed into each other. Okay, let's do a pot of gold on the side here. We're gonna draw a horizontal line going out, a little curve, loop around and over. So here we go. I'm gonna curve around. And there's my pot. I'll add a little line for the lip there. Easy way to make gold. Instead of drawing individual little circles, we can just draw a bumpy line. And then you can draw a few ovals. You don't have to do all of them. And then even just a few bumpy lines. And look, that's gonna give the illusion that they're kind of piled up. And then we'll draw some straight lines, make it look like it's shining. Let's add some grass. You could do a zigzag line, you could draw a straight line, whatever you want. I'm just gonna draw a few little uneven zigzags. And then also add a little texture around his heels. Okay. The last thing we're gonna do is a rainbow. Don't forget Roy G. Biv. You can make your rainbow arching above and over him. Maybe we wanna make it lining up, facing, aiming towards the pot of gold there. Here are a few examples. You could draw it with your marker, or you can just hold off on the coloring. Don't forget red, orange, yellow, green, blue. Indigo. Indigo is like a mixture between blue and violet, so you can easily mix those two colors together. And then violet. I hope you've enjoyed drawing our leprechaun today, and I hope you have a wonderful St. Patrick's Day.